Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. Guys, today I'm gonna do an old school what's in my bag. I also have some like very random, very practical, some of them are practical. There's a lot of them are kind of random, but like genuinely things that I'm so loving lately. We're gonna do a little bit of a hybrid what's in my bag, but also like my new favorite random items. First and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put out videos 3 days a week, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, yes, very casual. I figured for a casual video, let's be casual. On the floor, this is where I sit for therapy. This is my little aesthetic corner, okay, of all the things that I love. I've been seeing these all over on TikTok and like, you know what? We love a good nostalgic video. I'm in such a like true spring in my life, like true rebirth. Happy, grateful, truly excited, not just the weather, everything I've been experiencing in my life lately. And so I figure for like a true spring era that we're entering into, let's go for just a nostalgic, fun, lighthearted video today. The literal reason why I need to do this video today, because I was just about to joke, it's not that it's hard to impress me, but like it might be. That might be a different story for a different day. However, when all of us in this handbag collecting, jewelry collecting, interior loving, collector, luxury, specifically luxury collector world, we've been doing this for a really long time, right? When you find a new favorite bag, it must be shared with the community. And I just want to say that I wish I was a pioneer of this bag style. This bag style is absolutely nothing new. However, I am so grateful that I rebought it in a different color because it gave me like the permission almost to wear it every single day and wear it every single day I have. The Row 90's bag, the regular 90's bag in this black nubuck, and yes, she has some fun charms which we will go over. Oh, don't worry, that's a really fun part. The 90's bag. I will say this story again, almost 2 years ago at Essence, when my family and I went to Montreal for the first time. Adorable, beautiful, beautiful city. When we went to Montreal for the first time, of course, we had to go to Essence. Duh, my brother and I and my mom, you know, did a little damage. It was really fun, and my purchases I'm so grateful for still to this day. Of course, it was mainly the Row. I remember this amazing, amazing sales associate who I know so many people love, Sandrine. She literally was like, okay, clearly you guys are like the Row people as well. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna buy. And she pulled out this white little 90's bag. Yes, I have a weirdly specific memory. And I was like, I think I almost rolled my eyes. Like, I literally think I almost rolled my eyes because I was like, everybody wants that bag. Why is everybody talking about this? It's nothing special. And then like every couple weeks, I remember I'd be in like, at La Garçon, which I really miss because it's downtown and I never go downtown anymore. Like, went to La Garçon, whether it was Bergdorf's or Saks or whatever. And then I'd pick it up and be like, is this cute? Okay, why is it cute? It's really cute, but it's so small. Nothing can fit in there. I just had like a whole progression. Finally, I was wrong. I think I said August, but last June, I bought my first one in light yellow, which I just sold, because the second I wore it, I was like, why is this bag so amazing? This bag is amazing. Why does it fit so much? How is this even possible? This is like defying some sort of law here. And I loved it so much that I found myself wanting to wear it every single day. And I wore it a lot over the summer, but I was like, yellow is just like, who do I think I am? Like the neutral, all black, all brown queen is over here toting around a light yellow bag. And the second the weather turned, I literally never wore it. So I sold that and essentially one-to-one replaced it with this black nubuck. And when I tell you, you have no idea, she has been, it's hard for me to not wear this bag now. It is so perfect. I should have listened to Mary months ago, if not like a year and change ago, because you just need this. I mean, of course, you guys are probably better than me and can like actually pull off a color. I want to be wearing colors, but buying this in the most basic color with a really non-basic gorgeous leather is probably like one of the best things I've ever done in the handbag collecting sphere, because I literally am like, I wish this was my everyday bag sooner. It is so perfect. And I just have to share with you guys how much this silly little bag fits. And again, I wish I like pioneered this. Everybody's been saying this. I'm so late to the game. So I just have to like say that out loud. First of all, the elephant in the room, okay, before we get into, or let me just mention this once and then we'll go deeper, but I literally just dropped today these it will either come in a bag charm or a necklace, however you'd like it. If you'd like a bracelet, however you would like it, we will chat, don't worry, and I will make sure to make it for you in that form. But I've been dying for this as a bag charm and I'm obsessed. And honestly, as soon as I put it on my bag, I started wearing it more and more and more. So it's now live on lelasophia.com. Of course, I hand sculpted them. And so it's meant to be like super, 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 super like raw and organic. It's a part of the Found collection. So it's quite literally should make you think of, or not should, but like if it does make you think of like actual ancient Byzantine jewelry that was found in the ground on a dig site, like that is what I was going for. So she's organic, she's like imperfect. So that's, you know, that was a part of the vibe. So as soon as I put this on, I started wearing this bag even more. And it sounds like an ad for myself, and maybe it is. There you go, okay? This is my channel and I'm allowing myself to do this, but it's genuine how much I'm now obsessed with it. I just had to share that. And yes, I do have a little dinosaur charm. We'll get into her in 1 second. Also, I'm just remembering I broke a nail. So please excuse my little broken nail as I show you what is in my bag. Okay, we're gonna start out with like the loose things. These sunglasses that I got almost like a year and a half ago. Yeah, a year and a half ago, which is crazy. By Celine, I forget, I think that they're the 012 Triomphe sunglasses. These I have found not only are just the slickest, like easiest sunglasses to put on, although I will say, I did just, of course I saw my dear friend Moon yesterday, and I was like, wait, the Saint Laurent like slit sunglasses I tried on that she always wears, those are kind of iconic as well. Anyway, so before I start shopping, these have just become my like easy peasy everyday sunglass. They fit on top of my head. So why am I bending down like this? So very often I'll just, like if I'm going out to lunch or going on a walk, I'll pretty much just wear them on top of my head most of the time, but they fit so seamlessly in my 90s bag that now I just have them there constantly. So step number 1, sunglasses. Finally, yesterday, which I will expand upon more, I have become, let me show the actual, where's the front of the label, Sophia? Okay, let me show the actual label, the like basic level, I don't know if it's like more natural, God only knows these days, more natural hand sanitizer. I have become like, I have done a 360 and reverted back to my aunt taking me on a however often basis to like the staple heritage New York City. Okay. Yes, I am so New York, okay? New York City luxury pharmacies. She's reverted back to going there constantly just for fun. Like Moon and I will just go to Zittimer's and then to Eisler's like just for fun. It's insane. So I now will get into trouble. Not really, because I think I'm better at like filtering what do I actually need. I'll just go like frequent the really expensive, insane pharmacies constantly. Shout out to Paloma Alcesser who just showed Zittimer's, and I was like, I'm there constantly. Why wasn't I invited to be in that video? It's okay, maybe next time. So a lot of these things are like pharmacy things that we'll get into. Let me, actually, I was about to pull this out, but let me show you how much space is in this bag. Look at this. I fit my entire, first of all, there's so much room still left, right? So my sunglasses and my little whatever sanitizer, and then my keys will fit in there, my phone, and then my entire Louis Vuitton, this is the mini pochette, fits in there seamlessly. And literally like that is kind of hard to do. My Abby bag doesn't like kind of fits it, but it will sometimes open a little bit. It's not the easiest task. So now let's delve into it. I've showed this so many times, so let me just see if there's anything new. Wire headphones only. I'm a weird, like holistic girly, and so brain health. Those are better for your brain health, but you don't have to take it from me. Do whatever you feel is best. This is one of my favorite lip balms that I probably got on Amazon. What even is the brand? Okay, not really understanding what the brand is, but this is an amazing, amazing lip balm. I'm very much so like spend way too much time. Oh, ESW, because I'm dyslexic. ESW Beauty. I had to say that really slow because of my dyslexia. Otherwise I would have said EWS. I will spend far too much time on Amazon, like actually reading reviews on lip balm. So take it from me, she's done the work. This one is amazing. Let me not show any details, but this is my little card holder that I love. I should probably get a new one. Apparently I have four hair ties in the bottom of my bag, but you know what? Those come in handy. This is my dinner, like lunch dinner going out lip combo, which is different actually than what's on my lips. I have a filming lip combo and then a going out lip combo. I don't know why, but I finally got this MAC lip gloss in the color, I think Explicit, and like I can actually just wear this on its own because I'm not a lipstick girly. I hate the feeling of lipstick on my lips, so if I'm out to dinner, I just put that on. And then if I'm like really trying to zhuzh it up, this I found is my favorite during the day lipstick because it's quite literally just the color of my lips. It's Edward Bess, and it is the shade, I know it's just the lightest shade. It's the shade Nude Lotus. Actually, that's a gorgeous name, so I'm glad I actually looked. That is my perfect during the day. It doesn't work as well for filming because it really then just like looks like my lips and it's a bit washes me out. But I love that within a gloss over top. I always keep these little ginger candies. These ones are probably so gross and so old, but God forbid you get a bellyache or start to not feel well when you're outside. I keep these on me. And the last thing is adorable. It's a little dirty, so I'm just gonna show it for 2 seconds, but Moon and I at Zittimer's on the 3rd floor, again, literally where I spent like probably a lot of time as a child. Probably my aunt like way overly indulging and spoiling me. The 3rd floor is the children's floor and it is iconic and they have so many things and they have little calico critters. Okay, so Moon and I bought each other a blind box and then we ended up getting the same one. So she's my little good luck charm and she goes right there in my mini pochette. Okay, as I'm packing this back up, I need to just share with you guys a few of my favorite things because again, like whether I should blame the pharmacies that I've been going to, I don't even know what I should blame, or just like this indulgent period in my life. Your girl has like completely, I think I've been saying it to Moon like this is so like insane, but I was like, you know what? We're just aligning more with the reality that we deserve, okay? Because it's the little moments during the day, whether it be a silly little bag charm on your bag that makes you so happy, whether it be a nubuck, tiny little vanity style bag that costs $1,000 that is so unnecessary but still makes me very happy, or whether it be my first favorite, which is a Mason Pearson brush, okay? And it is so dirty, so I'm just gonna share it for 2 seconds, but these little indulgences, this was my Valentine's Day present from my mom, so thank you again. You have no idea. Okay, let me not show it anymore. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry. Brushes are really hard to clean, but it's so important because I've literally had people be like, is it worth it? I don't know. I wish it wasn't. I promise you, I hope you could trust me to tell you the truth because I am a person who never in my life had a hair care routine. Never. I have curly hair and so I straighten it and that's the end of the story. Like there was no other story to what I did for my hair. I then got the Crown Affair brush at Christmas and I was like, oh my God, would I actually brush my hair? Like didn't know that. And then I got that brush and I was like, wait, this is amazing. I made brushing my hair in the morning and the evening, sometimes in the afternoon, like a part of my routine. And I swear, I know it sounds insane, I swear it makes a difference in your hair health, like massively so. And then I was like, all right, I love this so much that I'm ready to upgrade. again, thank you to my mother, upgraded me, and I wish I could say, oh my God, just get a dupe, it's not worth it. There is nothing that compares. It is so good that I now have an entire like brush routine. I start out with, I think this is a bamboo brush. I brush my hair with this, and then I use the Mason Pearson, and then what I treated myself, I almost said spoiled myself with again, I needed just a boar bristle brush, and the one from Officine Universelle Bouli, which it just showed upside down, which I put my little name on and I think is so cute. This is such a beautiful like last step topper smoother. It just like snatches everything. Your girl is spoiled and indulgent and ridiculous, and I've never in my life like wanted to share that side of myself, but as I'm in my 30s now, I'm like worth it, add to cart, would recommend 10 out of 10. They've had these at Maman, which I go to often, and I've always been curious, and then yesterday at one of the very fancy ridiculous pharmacies, I finally got one of these little candy things, and I've just been popping this, or I will, not just been, I will start popping these in my bags. They're so yummy. I'm a very weird human being, and I like flower flavored, this is, I thought was hard to say and also really weird of me to say. Flower flavor things are my vibe. Rose, jasmine, I've recently, thank you to my sister-in-law, gotten me into elderflower. I loved Saint Germain when I drank alcohol. Now I no longer drink, and she was like, if you want to replace your alcohol little fix. I used to drink white wine and Saint Germain. That was so my vibe, or Prosecco and Saint Germain. Oh my God, loved it. And I just love the taste of Saint Germain. Now I drink Saint Germain tea. Thank you, Lucy. And yes, anyway, rose, iris, anything like that. These little candies are so fun. And again, it's just like feels like luxe and ridiculous to like pull out. Would you like a gourmet candy? It's kind of fun. Oh, goodness me, forgive me. I had to change my battery, so the camera might be slightly in a different place. Anyways, we're wrapping up here. That was just Matisse readjusting. My last pharmacy favorite is this lotion, which you can also get on Amazon, so that's why I'm saying these things. I'm gonna probably say this name horribly. Panier de Saint is so good, and I am again very particular about lotions. This one is pretty much almost gone. I also have the iris, and I'm very curious. There's like a honey, I think there's like an almond. I'm very curious to just like, when I run out, keep getting different flavors. But again, she's a rose girly, okay? Roses are my favorite. That's like probably my favorite smell and taste. Really weird, I know. As we're just being so indulgent, I'm gonna indulge again and say a couple more Lela Sophia jewelry things, because I think you've probably seen how much I've been loving. And like even just like out to dinner, when I pop around, when I did like a breakfast lunch situation yesterday, I've been loving, of all of my rings that I wear and kind of like, you know, change in and out subtly, I've been loving the new Found collection. I don't know why. Something about this gigantic donut ring is so fun, and something about the thin Found collection ring. This has kind of been my new stack, and the best part is they're brass, so the price, I'm so excited to like finally be offering a wider price range. So they're in the wearable objects / high-end costume jewelry category. These, along with, I just have to show one more time, the large Found bangle, both. I wear both, I really love both. This is the small, focus, thank you. This is the small and this is the large. While I love both, the large Found bangle, I'm obsessed with. I made myself another for my other wrist. I'm that obsessed. I've now made ones for Moon and my mom. I like need to get my brother in one. It is, I would tell you organically, even though I made it, I would be honest. And I love hearing like what somebody likes from their own collection. And I know that sounds so ridiculously egotistical, but these are it, okay? This I have fallen in love with so much. And again, I'm just so grateful to like widen the price range. So the wearable objects section to end with, this is the new cross bag charm, but in brass. Sorry, you probably can't see it, next to the Alexander McQueen. I am so grateful. What I was going to say is just, I'm so grateful to be able to like widen the scope, widen the range of pricing, and I'm kind of obsessed. So now the crosses are released as of right now, literally today, in brass and white bronze. You could do red bronze also. And so yes, my little embarrassing sponsored post. And we forgot about the dinosaur. This is not me, so thank God I can just like actually add in something in the end that isn't like me promoting my business. In addition to my cross, I was, again, on one of my probably late night Amazon scrolls looking and found these tiny little, literally for $7 for 3, these little dinosaur charms. And I said, add to cart. I will be adding this to my little 90s bag. Hello, focus, please. If anybody can tell me what kind of dinosaurs these are down below, that would be amazing. I think this is a long neck, right? Is this a Triceratops? And then a T-Rex. Was I right? I don't know. But anyway, I'm realizing essentially this entire video is me just saying it's the little things in life that I'm loving lately. If it's something as tiny and as cheap as a tiny little dinosaur bag charm, you know what? Go for it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.